Today's cryptid is the Bunny Man of Virginia. Put him on the board, Prime. The Bunny Man of Virginia. Hello there, and welcome back to Creepy American Cryptids. Today's episode takes place in the upper east corner of Virginia, where a long-eared creature has been encountered. During this episode, we will explore the area where the monster was sighted, a description of the creature, the documented encounters with this cryptid, and a few theories on what the Bunny Man of Virginia may actually be. The setting. The Bunny Man is reported to dwell in an area of the woods near a railroad overpass near the Fairfax train station in Fairfax, Virginia. Because the majority of the sightings have occurred in this area, the overpass has come to be known as Bunny Man Bridge by locals, while claiming that it is the location of the cryptid's lair. The creature. The Bunny Man is described as a bipedal humanoid male of about 6 feet tall. However, this is the only detail that remains consistent throughout the reported sightings of the creature. One description includes the creature simply being a man in a white rabbit costume. The second describes the Bunny Man as a man in street clothes with costume bunny ears and a mask, carrying an axe. A third description states that the cryptid is half man and half rabbit. This axe has also been reported to be wielded by the first description of the man in a full rabbit costume. The encounters. The Bunny Man was first sighted by Virginia locals in the 1970s. Encounters with the Bunny Man include 18 examples of it scaring and chasing people with an axe. Another 14 encounters report the Bunny Man attacking cars. An additional 9 sightings involve the Bunny Man attacking couples in parked cars. The Bunny Man is reported to be responsible for the vandalism of at least 5 buildings and houses. Several stories exist of the Bunny Man mutilating animals. Finally, 3 examples of the Bunny Man tales include claims that he murdered people. The cadet, Air Force Academy Cadet Robert Bennett, reported to police that on the evening of October 18, 1970, after midnight, he and his fiancée were sitting in his car when something strange happened. According to Bennett, a man wearing a white bunny suit with long bunny ears darted out from the nearby bushes, shouting that they were trespassing on his private property, similar to Fuzzy Lumpkin. "Get off my property!" The Rabbit Man then threw a wooden-handled axe through the car window and hopped off into the night. The guard. Paul Phillips, a security guard with a local construction company, also had an unexpected visit from the Wascally Wabbit just 2 weeks later on October 29, 1970. Phillips reported that he saw a man in a gray, black, and white rabbit suit wielding an axe while chipping away at a roof support on a house that was being newly constructed. He explains that he saw the rabbit on the front porch of the new but unoccupied house. Phillips explained that he tried to talk to the rabbit, and that is when he began chopping at the house with his axe. Phillips recalls that the rabbit said, "All you people trespass around here. If you don't get out of here, I'm going to bust you on the head," and then take the wrong turn in Albuquerque. I made that last part up. During this exchange, the rabbit made a total of 8 slices into the support beam. Phillips walked to his car to get his weapon, but the rabbit had once again hopped off into the woods with his axe. Phillips described the man as 5'8" tall, about 160 pounds, and in his early 20s. Perhaps this was little Bunny Foo-Foo, and he thought Phillips was a field mouse to bop on the head. The Axe Man. A third encounter involves a man calling the construction company to complain about his property being messed up. He called himself the Axe Man and described that the construction workers were dumping tree stumps, branches, and other items on his private property. The Axe Man requested that someone from the company meet with him, so the police set up a stakeout. However, the Axe Man never appeared. Theories. A primary theory is that the Bunny Man was a local who was upset about development in his neighborhood. This would explain the 3 encounters involving a man with an axe talking about private property and trespassing. A second theory is that the Bunny Man is a cryptid creature. It is believed to be an anthropomorphic rabbit that hunts and kills people in and around the woods near the Bunny Man Bridge. A tertiary theory involves tales of either an escaped prisoner or escaped mental patient who hides in the woods near the bridge. In this theory, the Bunny Man is hiding from the authorities and is killing small animals as a food source while killing people to keep them from divulging his location. Conclusions. Some believe that the Bunny Man is a real creature that still stalks the woods near Bunny Man Bridge. The first sighting occurred in the 1970s, and sightings continue to occur to the present day. This length of time leads many speculators to believe that it is indeed a creature and not a man. If this creature was a man, that man would now be in at least his 70s and would likely be too old to be swiftly moving through the woods to avoid detection. We may never have the answers to all these questions and theories posed on this cryptid. However, one thing is for certain. Something has stalked both animals and humans in the woods surrounding Bunnyman Bridge. So if you do not want to be chased, attacked, or possibly even killed by a human-sized, axe-wielding rabbit man, you should avoid the woods of Fairfax County. If you do not, you might become the next victim of the Bunny Man. See you next time, folks.